Joining us now is Congressman James Comer from House Oversight. Sir, it's good to have you back on. It's great to see you again. This is the Christian Science Monitor reporting this, that the Democrats are blocking this. Is this true? Is this what's going on?
Well, it certainly seems that way. You know, the Democrats are worried for two reasons about the origination of COVID. Number one, they're worried that Donald Trump will be proven right. And number two, they're worried they're going to offend their progressive base that's so worried about political correctness. They're afraid that this might somehow be offensive to Asian Americans, which, of course, we all know it's not. But regardless, the Democrats don't want to talk about this, which is ironic because they tried to turn over every stone possible for 4 years investigating Russia and any type of potential collusion between Donald Trump and Russia. Now we have the biggest scandal of my lifetime, the COVID pandemic, and they don't want to lift a finger. They don't want to talk about it, and they certainly don't want to investigate it.
Yeah, the Christian Science Monitor reporting that they're talking to Democrat officials in Congress saying that it's being stonewalled because they don't want to distract from, Democrats do not want to distract from the narrative that President Trump mishandled the pandemic. And, you know, so the stonewalling is happening. The NIH is accused of stonewalling Republicans on House Energy and Commerce. Secretary of State is accused also of stonewalling Energy and Commerce. And Nancy Pelosi is yet to respond to the letter from 209 Republicans saying, yeah, get congressional investigators on this. So what are you hearing Democrats saying about this? What are they saying?
They're not saying anything. You know, we just had a committee hearing yesterday on the Oversight Committee, and several members, including myself, called for a hearing on this. They asked when we're going to investigate this, and the Democrats won't even respond. They just smile into the camera and act like nothing ever happened. They don't want to talk about this because this was an issue.
Wait a second. Wait, hang on. Wait. So they're going to go into the midterms with 600,000 Americans dead. And they're not going to even at minimum have a commission in Congress to look into this? We've had all sorts of studies and commissions in Congress to look at all sorts of things. So 600,000 Americans dead don't even rank a commission?
It's a tragedy. The only commission they keep talking about is the January 6th commission. You know, they don't want any part of this. They're scared to death that they're going to be proven wrong, that this is going to embarrass their friends in the liberal mainstream media, because Republicans have been questioning the origination of this from day one and always came back to the Wuhan lab. This is what President Trump said, and they went all in on saying that President Trump was racist because he called it the Wuhan virus or the China virus. Well, now we know that that's probably exactly right, and Donald Trump was exactly right, and that's why the American people like Donald Trump, because he said it like it was, and this is something that the Democrats are going to be very embarrassed by, and they have no explanation for why they've turned a blind eye to this. And if China had been honest, if we had pressed China, if the Democrats in Congress had worked with us on this, maybe we could have gotten answers and gotten the vaccine sooner. Maybe less people would have died. Maybe we could have saved the taxpayers trillions of dollars. So the Democrats have a lot of liability on their hands with COVID-19 and the origination of it.
You know, so what? Have a January 6th commission. Do it, right? I mean, critics will say, yeah, do that and do this too. Is it because they don't want to haul in Dr. Fauci or Peter Daszak from EcoHealth Alliance? They don't want to admit what Vanity Fair is saying, that there's a big gain-of-function government bureaucracy at play right now, stonewalling all these probes? You know, so the thing is, Dr. Fauci is out in the media again today. He's saying, when you challenge me, you're challenging, he's basically saying, when you challenge me, you're challenging the science. Okay, you could say that, but the point is, why are you letting China and their labs, known for recklessness and safety problems, do dangerous gain-of-function research that would do things like make Ebola airborne? That's what the New York Times had reported that they were doing, that the gain-of-function research is also about.
Right, and that's what we need to find out, not just the origination of the virus. We may never be able to prove that, but what we do need to know is what exactly is going on in that lab in Wuhan and the other labs in China, and what American companies have interest there. If there's a reason American companies are doing that type of research in China instead of the United States, if the reason is some type of liability issue, then we need to know about it, and it needs to be fixed, because we don't need to do anything with China that could harm our national security, and we could never put put a price tag on the damage that's done from a national debt standpoint, to a year of our lives, to the disruption of the economy, to the 1 year without a decent public education for most school children. So the Democrats don't know what to do, and they're just hoping that it'll go away.
Got it. Congressman Comer, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on, Liz.